Wood table has a bunch of scratches and looking a bit worn, and you don't know why, or maybe you do. Time to fix it. Let's go. I purchased this wood dining room table about a year ago. It still looks good, but it's starting to get several scratches and the color is getting lighter with the wood starting to look dry. This table has such nice grain. I don't want to put a glass top over it. I think that ruins the look of this particular table. I'm concerned if I don't do something, it's going to start looking worse and worse. And I do have the product to restore it. First, I'm going to clean the table. You have to be careful with natural wood not to use harsh chemicals. Soap and water will do. I have my little spray bottle and a couple pumps of soap. Not too much, just enough to help the water get any dirt off. Put a little water in about halfway. Mix the soap around in the water. Now let's start cleaning. But wait a second. Before we start, let me show you what I'm going to be using. A sanding block if there were deep scratches, but in this case, I won't be needing this. The bottle with soap and water, a rag. Once I'm done cleaning, I'm going to be applying this dark antique wax made by Maison Blanche. This is what they used to stain the table originally, and this stuff is available on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. A wax stain brush, another rag, and that'll about do it. This spray bottle I was using for the soap and water turned out to not be very good, but I'll make do. I'm like squeezing away on this thing. Good forearm workout. And of course, I have to clean the bench. You know, I got to the point where I was like, forget about it. Pour it on, which worked much better. Okay, now the good part. If there is a good part to doing this, I guess the part when you're finished and you can enjoy it would be the good part. This stain is thick and tar-like. This will condition the wood, and the wax will protect it from minor spills not soaking into the wood and staining it. The goal here is to move it around in a circular motion and cover the entire table and bench. I'm applying this on, not using much force. It goes on pretty quick and easy. You definitely don't want this on your clothes. To speed this up and entertain you more, music and dancers, please. I'm trying not to cake it on too much. All the dry spots are going to soak this up. You can see this stuff really starts bringing out the grain more. Also, this is a 500 milliliter jar and it lasts a really long time. If I can keep this stuff from drying out in the jar, this will last for years. They say I should treat the wood every 6 months. Don't forget the sides. You want to do it, you gotta do it complete. But no way am I doing under the table. And now the bench. Look at that, from dull to shiny and lubed up. You can really see the difference between the dark and the light. All waxed up and looking pretty greasy, I'd say. It's nice you can now see a shine. Some dark brush spots, but no worries. The next step will take care of these. Okay, let's put this stuff away. You know, keeping this brush in this bag has kept it moist, and I haven't really needed to clean it. Make sure the cap's on good and airtight. The last step, grab a dry, clean, non-abrasive rag and start wiping the excess off, wiping with the grain of the wood. You don't have to put muscle into it, just easy to spread and wipe up the excess. Once I'm done gently wiping the table and evening the wax out, the stain will take about 2 to 3 hours to dry. You can see the rag gets pretty dirty quick. At this point, it's all done and just needs about 2 to 3 hours to dry. Obviously, you don't want to put anything on the table till then. If someone does touch it and lays something on the table, it's an easy fix to apply more wax and blend it in. You can see here the wax completely eliminated the micro scratches. Table's like new again. I hope this helps, and if it did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up and do the after part and subscribe. Happy waxing!